Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry out for Jaden Blue. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 60 Maverick, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
18 Cardinals, Buffalo 18. Warriors 17. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one intercepted. Picked off by Teron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go.
In motion, Lamb. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll come to the line now on second and 2. Throwing is Prescott. He's got his big tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys are out to a 10-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Gravity Lions. Ready.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Liking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down.
18 Cardinals.
First and 10.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Daniels gonna throw again. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 11 yards as they move the chain.
First and 10 at the 23.
Ready, go.
On the ground. This is right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They run again with Wright. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
Washington, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 70.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 10-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
70. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he will get into the end zone. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. Deron Payne there for the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6.
We're going to 53.
They'll stick with him again.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So, on fourth down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. Fielded at the 9. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Cut nice cowboy 80. 70 raises.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. A quick slant on the money to McClure. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
44-yard line.
They'll run with Wright. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Bring it. Go.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. And will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brought down at the 26. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
26 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Prescott on first down. Now a screen set up for Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. Prescott now. That is caught for 3. And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will get out in front 17-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Count the 6.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 70, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's Jake Camarda now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
They're going to run it. This is Phil Maffa. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that, and you can see why. His ability to play through contact.
And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go. The Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Commanders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready. Down.
On first down, Daniel. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Come on, come on, go.
To throw is Daniels. Open man, Tyrone McMillan. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Throwing now. Daniels. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Jaden Blues. Touchdown Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Commanders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Rattler, 18, ready.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Off he goes. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Now Dan Quinn will send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. He missed it. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Daniels to throw on second down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Going for it all. He is brought in. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 41 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Really nice job here by the defense, taking advantage of this condensed field. Anytime you're down here in the red zone, the field is wider than it is deep. It's actually very challenging for an offense to stay in their normal rhythm, and coverage has been tight.
That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. They put Pickens in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Inside the 20. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
47 on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Panther 6. Ready.
Again here to right. And he'll have a Commander's first down as the tackle's made at the 36.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. 2. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up second down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. That one incomplete.
It's on that incompletion. They've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately for the Commanders, one of their guys able to get back in there and retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Good work to get the first down, and Greg, maybe good fortune that they're able to keep possession after the fumble.
And I know where his mind is, Mike. He's so focused on getting that first down, which he does a great job getting. But it can't.
And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Another catch there for Johnston. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. They'll throw with Daniels. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game.
19-18. Steady.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Bison, 60.
3rd and long. And here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
A gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott on the run to the right. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Now give up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Deron Payne there for the stop.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Prescott. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
The coverage right there. And it dropped away. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Cowboys. In motion, Lamb.
1st down, Cowboys.
Now a run on 1st down. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Phil Maffa. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for
So now,
Cowboys.
after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
On the give, it's right. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
On play action, Daniels. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Quentin
and
Johnston,
10.
the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. 18, Pioneer.
A shotgun handoff to right. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Buffalo, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check go.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on downs.
Yeah. There we go. Right.
They send the tight end in motion. To the ground, a 1st down run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Reno. Go. Ready, right.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
There goes Turpin on the jet sweep, and that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Third and a long way to go.
Ready.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
Gain of 3.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
58-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
on the ready.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
26. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Throwing right. That's Johnston. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
12 more yards.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Daniels going to throw again. He's going to look for the home run ball. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2.
It's a gain of 37.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now this looks like a design run. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Nevis good on the extra point. The Commanders cut into the lead a little bit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
70 Lions.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.